they kind of get this glossed over look like, what the hell are you talking about? Hey everybody, it's George Carroll. Welcome to this week's Motivational Minutes. And in this episode, we're talking about something that is a little bit taboo in some bodies of work and not so taboo in other bodies of work. And it's this concept of fake it until you make it. Now, about a decade ago in 2005, I created a new vision for my life to become a motivational speaker. And I had no idea how I was going to go from depressed corporate manager to motivational speaker, but I just knew that if I kept the vision in my mind, if I kept imagining myself, and I kept visualizing it really, I could eventually become it. Albert Einstein said that, everything happens twice, first in our imagination and then in reality. And so what I began to do as I continued to study different philosophies and different bodies of work, eventually I got to this place where I thought, okay, if I be the future version of me now, could I create that reality for myself even faster? And so along the way, went through a lot of different trainings and seminars, listened to a lot of audio programs, wrote a ton of books, or read a ton of books. I've written 3 books actually right here. Oh, by the way, if you're ready to become a published author, if you're ready to finally write that book that has been inside of you saying, hey, write me, write me, write me, make sure you check out the link below for my Become a Published Author in 126 Days Mastermind Challenge that's coming up here in October. And it's by application only, so you can apply, and then you and I will get on the phone for 30 minutes and explore to see if it's the right match for you. But I began reading these books, and all of them were talking about, fake it till you make it. And so here's what I did. I started to create, a year before I started my speaking and coaching business, I started to create these little business cards that had my business name on it. My business name at the time that I just kind of made up when I was, pondering the possibilities was Inner Resonant Awareness. And IRA is my middle name, so I wanted to use my business name as an acronym for my middle name. So I thought, inner. Well, I'm doing a lot of inner work right now. Okay, that's cool. Resonant. Well, resonance, I like this energy stuff. I like working with energy. Awareness, I'm practicing a lot of awareness, inner resonant awareness. And I thought, I had the next best thing since sliced bread in the personal development industry. But then when I would go out and I would say, hi, my name's George Carroll, and people would say, well, what do you do? I was like, my business name is Inner Resonant Awareness. They kind of get this glossed over look like, what the hell are you talking about? And so I realized that that didn't work, but I kept introducing myself as an emotional awareness coach. I would tell people that I help people become more aware, and I'm kind of smirking now thinking back because it's actually a pretty magical process. This happened a year before I started my business, and I was handing out business cards telling people I was an emotional awareness coach, and part of me felt like I was lying, but a part of me felt like I was like creating for the future for myself. And I just kept telling people, I am this, I am this, I am this. I created a a little website that I created by myself, 6-7 years ago, something like that. And, George got my domain name, georgeiracarroll.com. And I started telling people that this is what I do. This is who I am, And within a year, I felt like I'd condensed time so powerfully that I had started a speaking, training, and coaching business. And my first event had 4 people in it. And now I speak in front of audiences of 200 plus people. I get to travel all around the country. But it was because I was willing to envision a greater possibility. I was willing to become my vision. And that's the distinction that you want to make here. When you become your vision, when you become the energy of what you want to create for your future, the universe will start to reorganize itself to match the internal vision that you have. And not only would I go and hand out fake business cards of, me being an emotional awareness coach for inner resonant awareness, I would also go to these hotel rooms, and I would be in the hotel rooms, and I'd ask them, not the sleeping rooms, but the event rooms. I'd ask them, hey, can I see your event rooms? And I'd ask them to see event rooms that were already filled for the next day. So I'd go in there, and I'd see all these empty seats, and I'd ask them, I'd say, hey, can I have just a few minutes alone with the room? I just really want to check it out for myself. And they usually would, and I'd go on stage, and I would kind of look out into the empty audience, the empty chairs. If you can imagine, I'd visualize people sitting in those chairs, the responses on their face. I'd imagine feeling what it would feel like to be on stage in front of these people, inspiring, empowering, and uplifting people. And I would do this all the time. I would take pictures of the view of being on stage. I would even go to live seminars and live events, and I would videotape what it would be like from the stage. I was at a Tony Robbins event, a Peak Potentials event, and I would, thousands to hundreds and sometimes even thousands of chairs out there, of people out there. I would get into my mind that I was up there. And over the course of time, everything just kind of pieced itself together. And now, I'm getting booked all over the place. And it has to do with becoming your vision. When you become the vision, the details will be revealed.